Good morning. How we doing? We've got a Butts. We got a Jazzy. Story Rat. Scott. Ravenlord. Hello. How we all doing today? Oh, just kidding. No Story Rat. We'll be here. Squeezel. Hello. How we doing? We've got Conquest is back. So I want to keep working on, basically while I've got the motivation, keep cruising on Conquest here. So we worked on the Tengu the other day. I want to start one of the Oni and try and get his color scheme kind of knocked out. So that's the plan. Since the last time we worked on Conquest, I did build the other Tengu. So here is the leader boy, and then the other Tengu. They're just so big. I love them. Skylight Star, welcome in. How are you today? We're about to dive into some Conquest. So that's since the last time, that's all we got. Hey, happy ADHD. I'd be Lumineth for sure. The work you could do on that would be amazing. Thank you so much. How are you today? And then, yeah, if you guys have not voted, chat with our sub goal unlocked a chat vote. So if there's something on that project list you want to see, make sure you vote. But we're going to dive right in. I think I'm going to go straight for the, they've got red skin, which looks pretty cool. The other thing is I never look through the little welcome guide that like comes with the army. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what comes with the armies when you pick them up. So when you open this up, I do get like a good read for my faction. So there's everything for the Yoroni. And then there is the app that is free. Imagine, a free app for building your lists and stuff. And then this is the part I kind of wanted to look at, is kind of the options for building a list. So unfortunately, I don't have everything for one of the options. So for option 1, Lord of Roaring Flames, this was the Daimyo, the Oni. It's actually 6 only. I only have 3 with this box. And then the Tengu that we're painting. So I would have to get another box of the Oni. The other one is if we do the Oyabun, which is if you get the Daimyo separate, he also builds him. But that is in the Kappa that aren't out yet. The Kami I do have. And then the other option for the Tengu are the archers. So I don't have any of this right now. Well, I have the Kami, but I don't have any of the other ones. And then the other one that I'm kind of interested in running is Mistress of Winsome Mists. So this has the Kitsune. So we have the pretty resin one. The new Damaru that are coming out soon. I think May for the armor. I do have the Kami, but then it's the archer Tengu again. So that's the this is my dilemma, is I don't have actually anything for any of these options. I have to get at least one more box for one of them. I think of what I'd like to run is probably this one. I think that would be the one where if I'm kind of slowly adding boxes, would probably go for this one. Malibor, welcome in. How are you? Does it tell you the best place to keep your armies? What do you mean, Butts? 2-player star is limited to 1 build for all units. The standard box should be dual kit. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, from what I have, I can't make any of these. Slam, thank you so much for that sub. Something, whole year, something to as many more months as you can stand. Thank you so much for 73 months. What? Something, thank you, something. How are you today? something. Irbre, hello. Conradson, hello. Are you supposed to be playing Elden Ring? Not yet. Soon enough, though. Conradson, hello. How we doing? I was just saying, Slant, this was the little welcome guide that came with my box. And I realized opening this earlier, I don't have any of the options they show me. So, like, this one, I'm missing another set of the Oni. Because I have one set and I have the Tengu and the Daimyo. This one, I don't have the Oyabun. I don't have the Bow Tengu. And the Kappa aren't yet. So I don't have those. This is what I'd probably like to run. So I have the Kizune, I have the resin one. But I don't have the Archer Tengu, and obviously these aren't out yet either. So I can't take any of them yet. So that's just what I was figuring out. Is as I like slowly add boxes, what would I want to run? And I think I'd go for this. Get the little Archer Tengu and the Nomaru and go with that. But yeah, that's the First Blood is the way to play. I think so. It was just, I opened it up earlier before stream. I was like, oh. Wait, in your sleeveys? I'm missing something, Butts. I'm so sorry. You're referencing something, and I don't know what it is. How are you, Butts? I'm sorry I'm not on the same page. Oh, armies in your sleep. It's a very old joke. I don't even know the original. I'm sorry, Butts. I'm sorry I failed you. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I have to buy more ASAP. Such a shame. I guess so. I guess so. I'll get right on it. It's a good joke. Yes. Yes. The best jokes are the ones you have to explain, yeah. Yep. Sorry, Butts. Damn Gen Zers and your jokes. I'm a zoomer coming into my chat. I'm going to start right off with some Mephiston Red. I'm going to thin this out and we'll do it over our Zenithal. I'm sorry. Never heard that joke before. Trying to think when I would even hear it. Is that just like prime dad joke material? What is this? Where are you all hearing this joke? We don't like to be called that, fam. I'm so thrown, I don't even know what to ask Chad anymore. Chad, how we doing today? What are we up to today? I'm gonna work on this guy for a bit. After that, I think I've got one more email I've got to get back to. And then I need to work on some knights today. Wait, you're so thrown? I feel like I'm on another planet this morning. I'm not catching up with anyone. But if you guys do want to check out my throne, there it is. I have added, if you guys like the Conquest stuff, I added some Conquest on there. I believe it is the armor and the kappa that I added. Don't facepalm me. I didn't make the joke. Chat just being Gen Alpha, no cap, for real, for real. Thank you for making me read that. Alright, I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna let chat just sort itself out at this point, because, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing stuff. I'm barely awake as it is. I'm gonna let you guys sort yourselves out. I'm just gonna paint red on this guy. Anything else that happens, I can't be held responsible. Mostly because I don't know what's happening. It's gonna be one of those days. Conquest models look pretty awesome. Haven't heard anything about the rules or anything, though. We did a demo at Adepticon, and we really enjoyed it. So there's First Blood, which is what Slam mentioned, which is kind of the skirmish version. And then Last Argument of Kings is the larger kind of army version. And it has, it's rank and file. These actually go into square bases. But it's, I don't know, it feels a lot more streamlined than something like Fantasy or Warhammer Fantasy or some of the other games we've played. So I've not gotten to play a full game yet, but I'm very excited to. We won't tear ourselves apart. I mean, is what it is. Is what it is. Not sure what Gen Mini Butts is. She can't be Gen Z, right? I feel like they have the, like, kind of arbitrary year cutoff. I feel like she'd be Alpha? I don't actually know. So it says, I swear I have the only blue tack on Earth that sticks once, and then when I go back to it, immediately pretends it's never been adhesive in its life. That's why I don't tend to use it. I get very frustrated. I'll use Silly Putty if I need something, but it kind of does the same thing. And then it sticks to itself and it gets very annoying. But I also don't tend to use a lot of blue tack. I saw the booth. Oh, but I didn't get a chance to test it out. And they did a nice job with the demos and everything. I was very impressed with their kind of setup. They did a nice job. I mean, it sold how many of us on Conquest? Like 4 of us, 5 came out with Conquest armies, so they did pretty well. She might be Alpha. I don't remember how old she is. Maybe on the border. Yeah, they have kind of year cutoffs if you look it up for like when you were born. Bees, welcome in. Norman, hello. How we doing? Picture in picture mode. Could you give it a rest? I've always been successful with blue tech. Oh, the gray version garbage. Slam says, I flanked one guy, killed 15 models in one go, immediately bought a starter set. Flank is pretty nasty. From when we played Warhammer Fantasy, it was always kind of the same too, as you wanted to protect your sides and behind you, because it got real gross really quickly. So that's tends to be the case in like rank and file type games, is you want to protect your sides, or it gets real nasty. We'll just run over. It is really red. This is just Mephiston red. Over, we did like a real light zenithal. I just do enough of a zenithal so you guys can see it on stream, so nothing crazy, but Mephiston red. Slam and Exalted went hard on Quam. As if you didn't. Scott came home with like 1 million dinosaurs. Like, yeah, Slam and Exalted. Hit it real hard. I mean, the only reason I didn't do more is I literally have everything the Yoroni have out right now. So otherwise, I would have picked up even more. Well, hello, what are we voting on? We have a chat picks project you guys unlocked. So we hit our sub goal, which means you guys get to pick what we bring on stream. So it's pinned at the top for exclamation vote. There is some Lumineth. There is Monster Hunter. Some Kingdom Death. And something I'm forgetting. I don't remember what the last option was. So you can go find out for yourself at that link. Obi-Wan, hello, welcome in. Thank you, we're just getting started. So this is one of the Oni for Conquest. So I picked up the new Yoroni faction. How are you today? This is Mephiston red, if you guys like this really bright red. Expect fully painted armies at a depth connector. I think I could get mine. I don't know that I would travel with it, but I think I can get painted at least. To be fair, 2 of mine were large models. Those last Tontor. I couldn't leave it all alone by itself. That's right. Otherwise, Noob would get it. I don't want that. I looked at Bushido as well. Those models are super cool. Yes, Bushido is very cool. I've got Inari's Judgment for Bushido and the Shiho clan. They're very fun. If you like Japanese-inspired minis. Conquest has this faction, and Bushido's got a whole bunch. If you paint Lumineth, we can sing the song. It's like, Nikki the painter, she made orange. The way they said Steve just like stayed in my brain for a bit after I got off the computer. Steve. That's a big boy. I'm doing well. Doing some 3D printing and browsing Twitch. Maybe I just didn't paint it myself. One step at a time for me. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, these Conquest have pretty large models, so this is the one we're starting today. I was working on a Tengu the other day. So here's this big boy. But like for scale, because I don't think it really shows how big they are. Here is a Votan for Warhammer. They're pretty chunky minis, which is pretty fun. So there's a scale for how big they are. That's what caught our attention. Oh, the Inari. I've got, I need to finish. I'll grab a couple here. They're kind of down to final details. I want to make sure I got the basing on, but there's some of my Inari. I went for Cherry Blossom Scheme, so I've got my pink and my blue kind of throughout, but there's mine I need to finish. Ooh, Slam got magnets delivered. Let's go. Get those bases together. Guess I'm playing with super glue later. I finally got some better super glue. I went with Loctite this time because I'm tired of the other one getting caked up. Don't want caked up glue. Scott says, I got the Crix files loaded onto the print bed. They all fit onto the print bed, barely. Gotta replace the FEP. Certainly a video of all time. Will, what you up to? And what did you vote for? What project did you want to see? Also, Loctite. We'll see how long it lasts. I kept getting the, like, cheaper stuff the like Bob Smith Industries, which is nice, but for some reason it just kept clogging it even when I was like really careful with the lid, and I just got tired of it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna switch to this for a bit and see if that works for me better. So he's gonna come back to chat in 20 minutes with his hands glued together. Those tiny magnets, it's easy to do. I know when I was doing the Titanicus stuff, there were certainly times where I was picking glue off my hands. I want cake, but not cake glue. Yeah, that's right. I also don't want cake glue. Which is why we're going to try another one. See if this works better for me. See if I can make it last a little bit longer. Anyone else doing some hobby today? What have we got, chat? While I get our red kind of started here. Missed something about Gaslands. I'm going back. Glad Gaslands has made such an impression. It made a real serious race next to Adepticon. I was going to say, I would hop in and try. Can I bring a car? I would try. How many can you have? Is it up to 4? Can you have just, can you have chaos? So we just all bring a car. I do find the last 15-20% of our regular super glue unusable. Doesn't flow or the nozzle will keep flowing. Yep, that's where I got with the last bottle and I was sick of it. I think last like quarter of it. Closer to like a third, but just tired of fighting it. I'm playing War Thunder today. I want to make progress unlocking more tanks. Norman's celebrating having finished the gosh darn Tyrant and possibly prime some bases. Start working on them. Hell yeah, congrats on finishing the Tyrant. Painting in a little bit. Up to infinity. I don't think there's a limit. I think we should all pick a car and go nuts. Obviously, you know, once you get a real game in, I think we should just death race it. Could have teams or something. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Could be fun. Who wants to be on my team? Cass is also suffering because her normally, well, you know how I am. I normally hit the floor and make coffee and breakfast. I can't today, so she's a puddle on the couch right now. I mean, she could also make the coffee. Conquest Exalted, hello, how are you? We're working on my Oni, trying to get the color scheme down here. Did I not grab? I didn't grab. I grabbed this thinking apparently that it was corn red. Is not, turns out. Let me find it. There it is. Y'all gonna make me look up the factions? I'm sorry, well, it's too fun. They're too cool. Let me catch up here. Have you bought the rest of your 2K? I need to show Exalted what I learned this morning. C Decker, thank you so much for hitting the button for 50 months of nope. How are you today? Thank you so much for the support. What you up to? Thank you, I appreciate it. Let me catch up here. Hindsight, I should have bought the other starter set of all the horses. Were you going to check out? I think you said there was a store kind of near you that had it. Were you going to check that out? I think mini-person death race is probably a platonic ideal of Gaslands. Explodable terrain jumps, I think should do it. Alright, here's what I learned, Exalted. I'm simultaneously happy and not happy about it. I finally opened up the welcome guide that came with my faction. My options are this, where I'm missing a second set of Oni. I only have one set, but everything else. This, where I don't have... The Oyabun is the other option of the Daimyo. The Kappa aren't out yet. Or the Archers, which I don't have yet. Or, and the one that I probably want to run, is a Kisane, which I have the resin one. The Archer Tengu, which I don't have. And the Damaru, who don't come out yet. They're not until May. So I can't take any of these just yet. But now I know that when I order, I need to get the Domaru and the Ranger Tengu and go with that. But yeah. The paper guys, yeah. So that's what I learned today is, crap. But then I can run stuff. So that's exciting. I had the same issue when I opened the Conquest app to see what I could run, what I bought the first day. Just had to go back. What a shame. Wasted Mind, hello. Third mom, I've come to bargain the army. Welcome in. How are you? We are working on my Oni today. Getting him started. What you got today? Do some shading with our corn red. So the paper guys with dual kits can make the chunky origami. Someone else mentioned origami ones, and I don't know that I've seen. Because I think I've only seen that build. So I don't think I've seen the other one. Sir Dripkule's exalted. This is fine. We'll attempt to tap her up in your honor. We're happy you're here, Will. I don't think you're a mess. I think you're doing great, Will. This corn red's not shading enough. We're going to go straight to purple. Oh. I am also feeling like a mess this morning. My legs still hurt from my workout the other day. It just hurts to move. So today's going to be a rest day. Until my dumb legs decide to cooperate. And the only bad part of that is I have to be like really careful with my diet today since I'm not burning additional calories. So we get to figure that out. Be super duper careful today. I'm gonna mix it with the corn red a little bit. In here, so I'm just doing all of our shading. We'll clean up some of this when we come back for layers and highlights and things, but just need it in the recesses. Waiting for, is it Parabellum order to ship still? Got approximately 3 hours of sleep. Had 0 meds or caf or food. Lay for a rendezvous with my beloved birth giver herself. So the hottest mess. You got this, Will. I'm sorry you didn't get much sleep. You got this, though. Another news, our local game store is having space issues. People overbooking tables just in case. They're thinking of expanding. There's a flat sort of above them. They want to rent it and pay through memberships and entry fees. Sparked a hot debate. I mean, overbooking just in case sounds like the issue. That needs to, like, fix that, sounds like. Check the chunky dudes in the Discord. Thank you, Exalted. I'll take a look. Actually, I might just look right now. Heck it. It's my stream, and I want to look at the chunky dudes. Because, yeah, someone else mentioned it, and I thought they meant just the regular build. Oh, those are cool. It's wild that that's the same kit. Like, those are so different. Yeah, those are fun. I like those. I especially like the guy on the left. I don't know. There's something about, like, the pose and stuff of it. It was really cool. Thank you, Exalted. Yeah, I hadn't seen those. I missed those somehow. Here is, I mean, it's just on my phone, so it's not. Chunky. This guy here on the left. Something about the pose and stuff looked really cool. The other guy with his little fan. Might not be the same kit. I'd be good too. The thing I saw was vague. They're very cool though. Whatever way that goes. It's a fun idea. Even when people don't overbook, it's like full 90% of the time. It's just 4 tables here. Tournaments are extremely awkward. Yeah, it sounds like... I mean, if price is a premium, and I'll say it, game stores have to stay in business. If that means table fees or whatever that means. I'm here for it. We should be charging if space is a premium. Well, I have to stay open or you're not going to have a store anymore. Panda, you're here. How are you today? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. We're working on some Conquest again today. The owner wants to run all the games, not just GW, but doesn't have the space. Yeah, sounds like a couple issues at play then, unfortunately. Tired. Feels like I took some time last night, but I didn't. A bad start to the day. I'm sorry to hear that. Sounds like a few of us in that same boat today, unfortunately. But we're glad you're here. We're starting some Oni. One of our game stores just rented the space next door, so they doubled in size just for play, especially for Magic events. One of our local ones is going to have to do the same here soon. They, like, keep having to take, like, merch off of tables for more play space. So, like, yeah, it's kind of wild. They have free tables for playing normally, so I'm not against it. People in there need some of the gaming store itself. What space wolves you're getting? Probably not. Yeah, I'm still burnt out on Warhammer. I did see they kind of Jurassic Park some wolves, which is kind of interesting. I am mostly excited to see what that means for species that are, like, close to extinct, like all the endangered species, like how that can help them. The fact that they're trying to bring back the woolly mammoth is also wild. That's gonna be crazy. There's another upcoming model in the Discord. Oh, they are doing Dragumo. Okay. Shit, that's gonna be my money. Where did you see that one? Was it just like on Blue Sky or something? Here's the other one. So freaking sick. Yeah, we're gonna get that and paint it. We're gonna get that for show. Panda says I have my fruity cereal flavored cold brew latte here. That sounds so fancy and yummy. Oh cool, a giant spider, yeah. I kind of, when like Scott and I were trying to figure out what else would go in the Yoroni, I thought for sure we would get one, and there she is. I still think probably big dragon for big piece. What else? What else would we need? Jay says, I'm friends with the owner. He said he'll go from 30-person Magic events to 80 plus. That'll be pretty great. Did you try them out? Nah, we didn't. Spider Lady, that's right. Riot, hello, how are you? Alright, more purple. Get this thinned out. Our store needs to expand. It's only been open for a year. Yeah. I mean, there isn't really another store like it nearby. It's like as close as that one. So like they just got, I feel like they pulled business from probably some of those other big stores that kind of like us. We're kind of sick of dealing with what they do with pricing and stuff. So makes sense. We fill out the 48 tables very quickly every Magic night. Yeah, 48 seats, yeah. Pretty crazy. Trying to decide if I want to go this week and try the new Dragon decks. Or if I just wait for hours on Thursday. And see how I feel, I guess. Yeah, 48 seats, unfortunately. It's still a lot of tables, but it's, trying to think how many tables that would actually be. I guess divide that by 4, huh? That sounds about right. Yeah, we're not quite that big yet. If it keeps up, though. Keeps up. All right. super messy, but I think we've got some purple in there. We'll do a little bit more. And yeah, we'll smooth all that while we do highlights and things. I need to decide what color the armor is going to be. I hadn't quite decided yet. The Tarkir event on Sunday, there were only 7 of us for the Tarkir event, but there are 30 or 40 there for various forms of commander. I think that's also part of it, is what the focus of the store is. Like, our store is very much a commander store. Like, they do standard events and stuff, but whoa, commander is definitely the focus. Bright purple, yes, as is traditional Japanese. Let's see, I think, gonna look at the box here. So on the Tengu, we did the silver, which I do like. It looks like they do a little bit of a mix on these guys. Which I kind of dig because the Daimyo has darker armor. I'm trying to decide if I do the mix like they do. I kind of like it. They've got all sorts of a mix going on here. And then they've got kind of blue wrappings. Don't want blue. Trying to like make trying to see the same colors across the different models at this point. Let's start with the silver, and we'll come back. I also need to get his hand and his toes. I missed those. Our pre-release of 40 slots sold out in like 30 minutes. Still had 20 plus people for Commander, yay. All available tables are used for gaming. Welcome back, Story Rat. We're just trying to figure out armor as you come back. Get his little toesies while I think about it. Speaking of magic, we do have a new sub goal. So because you guys destroyed the Chatpix project, the next sub goal is if you would like to watch Scott and I play some paper magic here on stream. We would be using Spell Table. That is the new sub goal. So when we reach that, Scott and I will grab some decks and we'll do some Spell Table here on stream. So if you want to watch us throw down, that is the new sub goal. Free toes. Get them while you can. Let's see, other streaming things, just because I moved some stuff around. My tip jar is now back with Stream Elements, so that is down below the stream. If you guys are looking for the tip jar, that is there. Part of it is I think it confused people on Throne. The other part of it is I want to do a subathon, so I need it in a place that it can pull in that information. And Stream Elements is a better place for that. So that is down there. And then next week, we're going to try some longer streams. So I'm going to try and go for like an extra hour for streams. So I set up a word game for when I disappear for a few to get lunch. So it's got that all set up. But we'll give that a try next week. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. Just wanted to make sure I mention it since things got moved around. You'll be back. Sounds good, Panda. We'll be here. Hopefully with armor started when you get back. And I think that's what I got for stream updates. Oh, Saren, hello. How you doing? We're working on our Oni today. What you up to? And then a reminder for those who haven't voted. Exclamation vote for the next stream project. So there was Lumineth. There was Monster Hunter. Kingdom Death. And something else I keep forgetting. I'm gonna look because it's bothering me. Oh, the Magic the Gathering repaint. That's right. Full Art Land. That's right. So whatever you guys want to see, make sure you vote. Follow it on socials. Thank you. I'll try to remember to follow back here after stream. I've been trying to be really good with Blue Sky. That's where I want to kind of focus more of my stuff here. that in the YouTubes. Since they don't know what they want to do with TikTok, and I don't like using Meta. We're gonna try and be better above blue sky here. I need a set of the full text lands. Do it. They're so goofy. They're so goofy. Let's see, if anyone's interested in the new Monument AMP line, they're not on the website for ordering now. There is. Thank you, bot. Thank you, Wasted Mind, for letting us know. And then if you guys want a discount there, we do have a code. So thank you to everyone who uses the Monument code. I appreciate it. I need to take a look and see what's in those sets, because I am slowly replacing paint. If that seems like a good chunk of what I want, I might do the same. Were you looking at him, Wasted Mind? Yay, Oni! I'm okay. I have 2 random Conquest Dwarves action figure for repainting, all primed downstairs. Oh, I've been sick for a few days. Motivation to paint right now. I hope that you feel better soon. They're just there waiting for you. It's tough when you're not feeling good. Get a chance to relax here. Take it easy. I'm about to step away and take off my sweatshirt because I'm tired of rolling up the sleeves. I'm in a painting hiatus until I trade. Oh, War Machine armies. Is anyone working on anything today? We got chat. I'll go ahead and kind of copy what they did because I do like it. Got a lot of different materials on the armor. And I like that some of the darker armor will match the daimyo when we get there. So we'll stick with that. We're going to learn tabletop RPG things. Running a game tonight. Let's go. All right, chat. I got to take the sweatshirt off. Give me 1 second. That was making me crazy. Okay, we back. I don't even have the energy to go bonk things in Monster Hunter. I've been watching Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, I hope you get to feeling better here soon. Can't even bonk monsters. I guess we do non-metallic on the... So that's what I was kind of thinking on the daimyo too. It looks really cool on him, and I say we just lean into it. Defeated the sweatshirt monster. I got tired of rolling it up. Like, I'm a little chilly, but it's better than rolling up the sleeve every 2 seconds. Jessica Fletcher is the... Oh, is that in, She in Murder, She Wrote? There is my black paint. I shoved everything back into drawers, and that was a bad idea. What else do we need? We need to start skulls. Go ahead and get that while we're here. What else have we got? Got armor. They definitely do the blue. Let's pick a pretty blue to get started. Do we dare Calidor Sky? Do we do it? I'm grabbing it. Yes. I love the color so much. It's just the perfect blue. It's the perfect blue. It's so pretty. Do we dare? Oh, that's her character's name there. Gotcha. The show is silly fun. I've not seen it. I really don't know much about it. Let's see. Been playing more Reveal. Took a complete left field turn. I hadn't even heard of that. I saw that you posted it, but I don't know much about it either. We got him. I introduced a certain inglorious bodger to Conquest. What does he think? They do this thing where they purposely make you think that things are different before. It turns out there's a reason. Yeah, I don't even know anything about the games. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't know anything about it. We're all going to be just dropping Warhams for Conquest here. It's going to be great. I don't know. Badger's got like 5 Marine armies. I think he's going to be harder to sway. I think he's too lost in it. He's too lost in the Marines. He's staring at city-states and dino orcs at the moment. Dino orcs come for us all. I feel like I'm disappointing chat by not working on dinosaurs. They're like, yeah, she got Conquest, but she got the Weeb faction, so... No dinosaurs, no muscle mommies. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Badger just likes to carelessly drop cash. We do know that about a Badger. We do know that about Badger. I'll be dropping Warhammer for Conquest, but for Star Wars Legion, I still can't decide who. It's still weird, like, getting away from Warhammer, but it's been real nice. It's been real nice. It's very eye-opening, working on some of these other systems and things. Excited to dive in more. Thank you, everyone, for coming along with me. It's been a little scary getting away from Warhammer, I'm not gonna lie. As a content creator. Or I built most of my following on Warhammer. It's been a little scary to get away from it, but thank you. Alright. Hey Typhus, welcome in. How are you? Love seeing people paint non-Warhammer. It's been really nice. What you up to today? Get his hair and his beard. Glad you're doing other miniature games. I just like being here. As long as there's muscle mommies and dinosaurs promised for the future. You'll have to get Scots. You'll have to get Scots. I'm excited to see when Scott starts in. He's got everything primed. I don't think he started painting just yet. I think a lot of people are pivoting. I think so. Like a lot of even content creators I've seen are doing other things. A lot of Gunpla, and especially with the tabletop game coming. I want to do more anime repaints. I almost put a Bandai kit on the sub vote. I think I'm just gonna hold chat hostage and do it one day anyway. I just want to do other stuff. Plan on any more Trench Crusade. I need to print my just normal trooper dudes. I have not printed those just yet. We have to replace something on our printer. But once those are out, yeah, we'll work on those for sure. I want to be able to play. And I still want to get some of the Iron Sultanate stuff. Paint those. Like that giant bull has to come on stream at some point. It's just too cool and I love it too much. So at some point. Mike, you welcome in. How are you? We're working on some Conquest. Getting my Oni started. Trying to get basically the... Pulling the color scheme across the different units is the goal for today. Because I do like the green that we've been doing on the Tengu too. What's up, Ryan? Get his little goatee. I guess goatee. I guess it's a beard. It's all connected here. I'm basically putting off the skin because I still have to fight the really bad pot of Evil Sun Scarlet I've got. I don't wanna, but we have to. Started the, oh yeah, Mikey, have you started your mech stuff? We're all painting what we got at Adepticon. Kinda waiting. Oh, some stuff in the mail still coming. Gotcha. I think my one complaint about Conquest, and I'll just say it in case anyone else is building. The main, like, model is great. They go together really nicely. But things like the accessories get, like, no contact point. You gotta kind of smush the glue in and hope for the best. I think that's my one complaint so far. Hey, Swoopy, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some Conquest. We're starting my Oni, but we also started a Tengu the other day, so that's kind of where I'm at so far. What are you up to? The nibbly bits are a pain, yeah. Yeah, like the, this guy actually is supposed to have a instrument on his back, and it popped off. I think going forward, I'm just not going to put the extra stuff unless I can really get a good contact point. That's been my only real complaint, though. Everything else has been really nice. I just realized we were talking about the blue. I should really put the green where the blue is. That's probably what I should do. To tie in with the Tengu. That's probably what we should do. I'm sorry. I worked on the box I got, but I'm switching. Wait, you're switching factions already? The Huskar shields, same thing. Time to get out the drill and paper clips. Oh, we pinning stuff today, Riot? Oh, I see what you were anyways. I'm sorry, Riot. I missed it. Oh no, something other than Warhammer. I am disappointed, devastated, struck down, unable to recover. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, you just ran flat plastic up against the forearms. Hope there's enough glue for them to dry in place. Yup. Just chilling. Thanks for coming to chill with us. Used to do Warhammer ages ago. We used to do a ton of Warhammer, and I'm kind of switching to other stuff at the moment. So we went real hard on Conquest at Adepticon. And then I've also been painting up some Trench Crusade, which has been a ton of fun. Because it's very different than what I normally paint. So that's been a blast. We've been working on some Malifaux. So I've got, I was doing Red Library and Story keywords. And then I've also got Bushido that I need to put some final touches on and call those good. So it's been really nice hopping around to other stuff. Ah, thank you. I love them. That was the miniature that was like, okay, I have to get that keyword. It's so cool. Just a cool mini. I do. We're trying all the pies. we like pie. I'm sure pick up the guy painting. You can in the Discord. Yeah, we usually share in the Discord rather than here in chat. Oh, stopped after the Primaris came out. That's fair. I think that was definitely feel like a kind of a point for a lot of people. It's like, do I wanna keep doing this? I just haven't enjoyed the last couple editions. I don't think it's very fun anymore. I don't like the kind of tournament focus of it, so. I still have my armies at the moment, but trying to decide what I do with them. Which does make me sad, because I was excited for Emperor's Children. And my first army is Space Wolves. It's still my first love for Warhammer, but what are you gonna do if you're not playing them? He's in finished projects. I'm gold. There you go, if you guys want to check it out. I'll look here after stream. It's barely 5 p.m. Yeah, it's 10:45 here. And Mikey's throwing it back. It's 10:45 a.m. here. It's very, very early for the dumpy. Having to give money to the IRS instead of buying models is a crime. Agreed. Agreed. Especially this year, it feels extra bad. I got a copy of White Dwarf back in the 90s. It was a story battle about Dark Angels into Chaos. Well, White Dwarf is still going strong. They just had like a big milestone number. I don't remember which one it was. Something supposed to be on your shoulder. I think it just dried weird. Okay. It almost looked like a slot, but I think it's just how the glaze dried. I was a Dark Angel from then on. That's what pulled you in. Mine, we were just at the game store, and the Space Wolves are sitting on the shelf, and I'm like, what is this? Space Vikings with puppies? I'm in. And then Scott's my hubby there in chat. He liked the Dark Angels. And when 6th edition came out, we both decided to get boxes. Dive on in. It's never too early. Or too late. Every time is dumpy time. I think I prefer playing on tabletop sim, to be honest. It's a bit more accessible. I had a hard time with it. I never got in. Like, a lot of people moved to that with COVID, and wasn't the same for me. I like having the miniatures and getting to physically move stuff around, but I get it. And especially not having to pay for every mini. That's a nice perk. Just have everything ready to go. Pretty game's so tough. The minigame is good. I forget the name. Oh, Kill Team. The kind of skirmish game. Yeah, Kill Team. Kill Team seems to be doing well. There's a lot of cool kits. Like, events still fill out. I like that it's a cool way to update, like, a unit without necessarily having to wait for a whole codex to refresh things. So I do like that part of Kill Team a lot, too. Being able to get, like, some of those Eldar units, or kind of the smaller stuff that just needs a quick update. Spring Edition bump, I really liked it. It just didn't feel like investing. I think it's neat, but not quite enough for us to dive into. We've got a few kill teams. Like, Scott picked up, I think, the Mandrake ones. I've got the Eldar still, the Corsairs. But yeah, I think, unfortunately, we kind of picked it up as we were not doing as much tabletop stuff. Which version of Kill Team are you on now? My friend still thinks it's version 2. I thought it's 3rd or something. Depends on how you count. Yeah, if you mean since the kind of revival of it or going back further. I think it's version 2 of the set. Alright. Skin's coming together. Unfortunately, this pot of Evil Sun Scarlet is kind of cruddy. We're having to fight it a bit. Try to highlight all these muscles. There's a version for this set that was very different and disjointed. Yeah. So before they kind of revived it, there was a kill team, but it was very different than what is out now. They decided to kind of make it its own separate thing now. Kill Team 2018, Kill Team 2021, and then we are in Kill Team 2021 version 2. I'm gonna ask chat, what are some of the other smaller systems you guys would want to play? Not necessarily Games Workshop, but things like Malifaux, Conquest, Bushido. Or maybe if you had a bigger player base, you'd want to dive in. I am glad that between Scott and friends, we'll get to play some Conquest. Trench Crusade's been super fun to play. Ooh, a campaign. I would like to play some more Trench Crusade. Frostgrave and Stargrave. Antifreeze, welcome in. Riot also coming in with Stargrave. Loading in the Star Wars one. It's so neat, but barely anyone plays it. For Legion. I'm realizing now, since we don't go to the store as much, I have no idea what our local Legion scene is like. But our area is very, very 40k focused, so I wouldn't imagine it's super strong, unfortunately. Bushido looks mildly interesting. Crisis Protocol is a cool idea. I liked the bit of Bushido we played. It was fun. I would like to play some more Malifaux, because the card mechanics and stuff are very cool. And the minis are very pretty. Doing a big MCP purge. Not feeling it. I like seeing people work on it, but it's not for me. Honifers, welcome in. How are ya? Legion version 2 coming shortly. I'm looking at an army, but I don't know between Empire, Separatist, and Republic. Those are, yep, very different. How are things in Texas today? Nice and boring. Nice and boring. We're working on an Oni for my Conquest stuff. So he'll go with my Tengu. Just trying to get some more of our red on. I'm just very tired. I feel like I'm dragging. Sorry, Jen. Doing our best here. I feel like I'm having a hard time adjusting to new workout and diet schedule this time around. It's taken me a bit. Doing a Malifaux purge too. Not that I'm not feeling it, just no community here. That's fair. I think I like working on Malifaux too much to... Even if we don't get to play it as much, I still love working on it. But I understand. Look massive at Adepticon. My brain was like, that's probably a lot of the country. Yeah, no. I mean, it could be those are the people in the country playing it. Having warm hearts, that makes me think about Circle again. I can afford to buy games I don't play. I don't have space for all these games. Erebry, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Let's go into Malibor Paints. Enjoy those emotes and that sub from Erebry. Thank you, thank you. That also goes toward our new sub goal. So if you guys want to watch Scott and I play some paper magic here on stream, that is our new sub goal. So we've kicked that off now. Thank you, thank you. New starter set's coming this year. There's a way to make your own commanders and operatives. Story Rat, welcome back. Just call my phone when they're not supposed to. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb, I guess. Not okay. Any more purple? Yeah, I'm out of it today. I don't know if we picked up War Machine until you had it on stream. Yeah, so Steamforge reached out. After we did our Elden Ring unboxing, they reached out and wanted to see if we wanted to check it out. So thank you again, Steamforge, for sending over the starter set. If you guys missed that, that is in the VODs and it'll be up on YouTube this week. We built a large shark and a cool mechanical dragon. It'll be up on YouTube this week. I want to like Infinity. I feel like that's how I feel about Infinity. They've got some cool stuff, but I'd never be interested in the game. Like, we tried it a while back, but all the nested rules and stuff. And then no one plays it here. I want to like it. But they make it hard. In my opinion, they make it hard. I shouldn't do Empires. I've got a Lego Scout Trooper on my left wrist. It's just a lot of white. Want a different scheme, ideally. Yeah, mix it up a little bit. The new Jedi Commander Knight kit comes out. I think I'm going to have to get one. The game is fine, but not, like, amazing. I just don't like all the nested rules. Really, really hated it. Put a very bad taste in my mouth. Many things to learn. War Machine's about the limit of my complexity level. Roblox far too chunky for what Infinity has to offer. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. The payoff was not enough. Not enough. The arena update is live. Let's go. It's dragon time. Dragon time. On that, I think we are going to take an arena day tomorrow. So if you guys want to check out the new Tarkir magic stuff with me, we're going to do that tomorrow. I think my plan is to do a draft. We'll do a sealed or something together. Because I need to learn all the dragon cards. I really haven't played any of them yet or looked at them too closely. So you can come be a noob with me and we'll figure it out together. Final Fantasy IX mods for Steam are pretty sweet. That's very random, but I'm glad you're enjoying them. Playing through some 9 then, it sounds like. Dragons, dragons, dragons. You've quiet quit Infinity. It makes me sad because I know that you liked it, but it's definitely in a weird spot. I don't know how else to say it. It's definitely in a weird spot. Played again with mods and it fixes so much. I didn't like 9, sorry. I played the first few hours and that's all I've played of 9. I think I fall in love with games I can learn quick and quit quicker. For me, I think it's boiling down to I've got to like working on it, which Warhammer, for the big stuff, I like working on. Little stuff, I just really, really hate it. Really hate badge painting. Like, I'll do it for commissions and stuff, but like on my own time, no, that's not what I want to be doing. I love the setting. The minis are great. Every time I try and play it, the overbearing weight of how it's tournament focused makes me question if I really want to play it. I feel that. I feel that too hard, Riot. I'm sorry. It sucks. Like, it legit sucks. When, like, something you want to enjoy is just maybe not made for you. It does suck. I think I play just enough. I get into a game and something drastic happens. I have no energy to learn how it's new now. That's fair. I do think games that just aren't constantly changing is another criteria for me. I don't want to have to worry about the meta changes every few months. I guess since Final Fantasy came up, is anyone playing any games right now? I downloaded, and it came out today, blanked on. South of Midnight. Looks like a really cool kind of story-based game. I'm gonna check that out later today. Welcome back, Will. We've got coffee. We're ready to roll. I am probably still working on skin from when you went to go do that. That's why I like War Machine so much. Overall, things are pretty similar. Yearly do patches with a new scenario pack, but they're always free. And full of malice love for you all. Welcome back. What you got planned for today, Will? Now that we're feeling better. What's on the old schedule? I'm gonna go ahead and grab those greens we were working with. Ow. I think the most stable rule set I've seen. Oh, is Battletech? Well, it's been that since how long? Oh, nope, that's not what I need. We'll need that. Where's our other green chat? Like we just used. Where could they have gone? I don't understand how this happened. How? It should be right on top. Nope, nope, nope. What the frick? How? How do I lose a paint I used the other day? There you are. No, it's not you. Hello? There we go. Christ. Noob, hello, how are you? Well, let me catch up here. No versus. Oh, let me catch up here. I gotta go back even further. I was looking for paint for too long. That's kind of my favorite things, like Trench Crusade. It's cool and new and hot. As soon as I get 5 to 6 games under my belt, I'll be like, actually, reread everything. Just enough that you're confused now, because it's better. Seen a lot of articles about Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I'm excited to check that out. I'll be getting... it's on Game Pass, so I'll check that out as soon as that is out. It looks pretty neat. Got some cool ideas to it. Got a random word bubble in Arena. It just says all day, and it warms my millennial meme heart. I don't think Battletech has had a major upset since the clans were introduced. Yeah, I don't even know when that is. If I'm honest, I am out of the Battletech stuff. Let's see what I've seen. Maybe feeling something is missing or wrong. I feel like there's so many of those types of like RPGs where they just end up being kind of being generic, which is what I'm kind of waiting to see with that one. Like, it looks like it could be really cool, but it could also like just as easily fall into the kind of generic category. We shed the hoodie. I got tired of pulling up the sleeve, Will. I got tired of it. So like someone needs to organize their paints. It's just a drawer. Just a drawer of paints. Back from morning meet. I've acquired tickets to Kesha. Let's go. Let's go. Congrats on Kesha tickets. Happy for you. Alright, let's get our green on. What's up, Scott? I'll show off the akimbo arm, that's right. With how much they're hurting today, you have to look at them. If I can't show them off, what's the point? What's the point? You see Remy Wolf tonight? You are constantly at shows. I don't know how you do it. I'm immune a tranquilizer is meant for non-bovine mammals, except ketamine. Ketamine works on everything. Now we know. Now we know. I don't think I saw. What are you up to today, Will? Did I miss it? I did not miss it. What are we up to today, Will? Will doesn't like to tell me. I'm gonna ask anyway. Will likes to be a mystery. Do I like the green? It's kind of green or like the cream color. We'll rock the green for now. See if we like it. Ketamine's coolness has fallen significantly recently. True. That is true. Let's see. How much are they going for? Oh, we're looking at tickets. I'm sort of missing the dew. It's gonna be a long wait for next Adepticon. Long wait. Did you hear that, noob? Look what you've done. Look what you've done to Exalted, noob. He's now missing the dew. Clans are added in 1994. That's pretty wild. Double fisting dews as soon as I land. We just greet you at the airport with dew. Noob created an addict, he did. He did. I'm missing the part of Adepticon where I'm not in this call I'm currently in trying to fix someone else's mistake. Butts is just ready for next vacation. Don't care what it is, just need out. Trying to figure out what else needs to be green. I'm not really sure what this is. Because the reference I'm using or looking at doesn't have it. He's got like regular cloth there. So I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Alright, well. We'll figure it out, I guess. And the Conquest boost, more importantly, you're missing that. True. I'm gonna have lunch with my mom. That sounds like a great day, Will. I need to call my mom and figure out when we're doing coffee next. Last time we were chatting about a bunch of other stuff and we didn't schedule anything. Yeah, where are you taking us? There we go. I was afraid Noob had wandered off and missed that the Exalted was missing the dew. Look what you've done to him. Dew might have been a correlation to purchases. It's like when people drunk Amazon stuff. Just junk conquesting stuff. Shotgun a dew, buy an army, repeat. That's all of next Adepticon. The dew was hours after the purchases. You can't blame. We can absolutely blame the dew. Absolutely. I got your back, Exalted. Heck, I don't know how I want to do those armor. I should have thought about this a little bit more before we brought him on. Oh well. It's too late now. Keep working on skin tones a bit. Do you remember the 4 dews the day before? Or the 4 dews the day after that? He's just constantly on 4 dews. His default state is now 4 dews in. We also need some orange on the skin. The red's nice, but we need a little extra something. The two sticks with you gets in your veins. It do. Huh. Do. That's right. I need to... Live Madness was giving me crap by going to Taco Bell. I think there is a new Crunch Wrap I saw. Get that and some Baja Blast. Alright, I got all this armor back here I also need to decide on. I haven't yet. Just putting off decisions. I think mostly because I want to make sure that it looks good across the army, and I haven't really made any army-wide decisions just yet. That's why I'm hesitating a bit. Yeah, I drink 4 dews before I drink 4 dews, and then I drink 4 more. Who will create the Gaslands train? True. True. Our Gaslands players are depending on us. True. I think this needs to be our silver. I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to keep more of the... It's almost like a leather. Keep that the black. This is very metallic looking. I'm going to do silver. And if I don't like it, I'll change it later. But for now, it's silver. For now, I have to make a decision of some sort. I hate when I get to a point with a miniature where I don't know exactly what I want, so I just stop doing it. I'm trying to be better about just like picking something and running with it. Is anyone else gonna get that decision paralysis? What do you guys do about it? I try not to let it just stop me. Try to just pick something and keep cruising. But it's hard. Reaper, hello, how are you? Dude, Nyquil, it's hard, it do. It do, what you up to today? When in doubt, orange. All the time. The time about it is either just go or stop. I found that if I stop, it's really hard for me to get going again. So I try to just make a decision, and even if I decide to change it later, at least I have made a decision, at least. It's something. Oh, welcome back. Sorry the dogs are rioting. Hershey, welcome in. How are you? I'm so done with Tuesdays. They feel like Wednesdays, but they aren't Wednesdays. I say we abolish 2 days and establish 2 Wednesdays. Tuesday is the weird one of the week, because, like, obviously everyone hates Monday. Wednesday, you're halfway through the week. Thursday, you're almost to Friday. Tuesday's just kind of there. Salted says, I jumped to another miniature. Bored of this man on foot. Ooh, horse. That's going to be your life for the next few months here. Ooh, horse. Ooh, horse. Ooh, horse. Rinse, repeat. Taco Tuesday, that's about all it's got. Yeah. That's about all it's got. Follow the muse. Do what inspires you. Anything else isn't worth your time. I'm a big agree there. Sometimes it is a miniature that I want done, though. That's the tricky part. The muse is saying to finish it, but man, what color should this darn armor be? Should I go back to the early 2000s, go to 311? Butts is gonna come in here screaming. Yep. I say yes. my tabletop games on Monday and Tuesday. Makes it better. Could see that. Something to look forward to for the weird days. Ooh, baby. 311. Maria says, I took half a dose of NyQuil last night, despite what I witnessed the night before. Did not improve the experience. My personal take on DMC was better than... Oh, I don't... The whole last sentence is... it's foreign to me. You can always paint over it, that's right. Make decision. Can change decision later. But make it. What to look forward to on Tuesdays is therapy. We love to have that to look forward to. You know those pushed in 311 shirts where it's him with a guitar? One on a 311 and Incubus kick recently. Only the stuff I listened to in high school. Isn't it funny? I do the same when I go back to some of the stuff that I listened to. Any other albums that like weren't out yet don't exist. They just don't. Only what I used to listen to is what I want. Oh, the guy who did the new DMC show on Netflix that everyone says is terrible. I kind of want to watch it, but I don't know the source very well, so... If everyone's saying it's terrible, then maybe I don't. Headed out, Earbray. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now. Incubus is also touring for Morning View Anniversary. I'm tempted to go there. Panda's schedule wears me out just listening to it. As an introvert. I'm glad that you get to go do all these things. I'm tired listening to it. I was big on System of a Down and punk in high school. I'm trying to remember what the genre would be called that I listened to. I feel like I finally figured out what it was called. Now I don't remember it. Come back to that. There's more comforting memories than musical quality. Ow. It's funny because I too am an introvert, but I like music. I've gone to more shows in the last few years than all previous years combined. I used to do a lot of shows. I would go down to Dallas for a lot of shows. But it just gets so... all of the bands, and I get it because it's like touring season, they would come in summer and it's just too freaking hot to do anything. So I just stopped going to a lot of them. And I haven't really been back to any since. It's too hot. Stop coming in the summer. Come literally any other time to Texas. Stop coming in like June, July. It's the worst time to come to Texas. I love almost passing out because I just want to see my the artist I like. One day hit me if I can go see the show and I have money to do it. Let's do it. I'm glad. Alright, Peanut's little shoesies. I think it's at me, I guess, kind of in the same way. Like the last year, so I want to start traveling some more. And unfortunately, it's expensive, but I would like to start crossing some stuff off the list of things I want to go see. Mrs. Spain has her hockey ball. I have concerts. We take each other to them. See, that's awesome. It's nice when you have someone to go do the thing with. the same boat. I'm about to talk Scott and do some traveling with me. I just want to go see stuff. But I gotta save some money to do it. She doesn't appreciate heavy metal stuff, so you should find someone to go to those with me. That's fair. I love metal, but I get it. Not everyone is a fan. Alright. Like, we're getting somewhere with them. I think we're getting there. I still don't know what these, like, furry things are on his arm. Maybe it's black. We just highlight it up, kind of like the armor. Let's try it. I want something here. I think that should be our silver. We'll do black here. I'm gonna follow our own advice and just put a color on. Yeah. We just saw Armor for Sleep play last week. Never thought I would get to see them in concert. They were great. That's awesome. Glad you got to go. Oh. Chad, I'm sleepy. Hi, Zeepy. Alright, we've got all of this armor back here. I'm trying to decide if we bring some more of the red. I'm just afraid of the red getting lost in with this red skin. Like, obviously we can shade it a little differently, but I'm a little afraid of it getting lost. Waste of mine, thank you so much for the hydrate as I chug my monster. Thank you so much for the bits, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't even have my water in here, sorry. I'll chug a bunch after stream. That's my superpower. I'm always sleepy. I have just been adjusting to this new workout schedule. Getting back to the routine it's taken me a bit. I feel like it's taking me longer this time than it has before, and I don't know why. If it was the traveling right before it, or I don't know. I'm eating enough food, so it's not that. I'm just having a hard time this time. No water, nope. I accidentally left it in the bedroom. It's on my nightstand, I forgot it. Hydration lacking, I know, I'm sorry. If we end up taking a break, I'll go grab it. Wasting mine, what you up to, Day? I don't think I got to ask you. Then some friends and I are going to try and do some Plane Chase Commander games on Wednesday night. Should be fun. That'll be fun, yeah. I was saying earlier, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I go up to the game store on Wednesday and try out the new Tarkir decks I picked up. If I just wait for our games on Thursday. I think it's hard with our Discord one, not knowing who's available each week either. But, I'm also in there because sometimes I'm just too tired by... The Discord thing comes up and I'm like, no. I can't this weekend, though. I'm so tired. I'm not sure how we would change it, though. Alright. I'm going to get an orange out. Oh, we actually have one out. I'm going to do a little bit of our bright orange. The skin needs a little bit more of a highlight. I probably could have airbrushed the skin before stream, but maybe if I get another unit of them. Could have been a good thing to airbrush. Oh, an actual orange. That's a weird mid-painting snack. Well, that'd be a messy one, yeah. And we're going to do a little bit of a highlight on their skin here. Just need a little bit more of a... tiny bit more. I'm even going to mix it with our evil sons. Which I guess would make it Wild Rider, but that pot's also gunked up, so... what are you gonna do? GW. I just eat it with the peel. I just eat it like an orange or an apple. The orange is the pinnacle of snackies, packed with vitamin C, glucose, and fiber. I do like oranges. It's just kind of messy while I'm painting, you know? Oranges are good, though. Big fan of the orange. Orange. A deliciously scented wrapper. Orange is very good. You're right, I haven't bought oranges in a while. I should get some. Thank you, chat. I picked up some apples this time because I've got some yummy peanut butter to go with it. But I should get some oranges. Going, oh, the cuties, the little oranges, those are really good. I bought some the other week. I should eat them oranges. You should. You should. And now I want an orange. Oh, those worked out nicely. PB and apples have no right to be as good as they are. We never did that growing up. I don't know why. So then Scott mentioned it one time and I'm like, that sounds kind of weird. And now I can't get enough of it. My other favorite, if I can't do the peanut butter, if it doesn't fit my numbers for the day, is I like to do a little bit of cinnamon on the apples too. That's really good. Saves me some calories. All right, happier with the skin now. Let's go ahead and start highlighting the green. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a wash over the green. We didn't for the Tengu, but... Go Granny Smith and peanut butter. Cinnamon's dope, yeah. We usually do the Honey Crisp, and they're very good. Tonight we're doing, as part of watching my diet, we're doing burrito bowls. Cooking up some chicken and peppers with the air fryer. I'm very excited. It's gonna be good. Air fryer makes it so easy. Usually I'll do some shrimp with it, but I was cheap this time. So sticking with the chicken. Burrito bowls are so good. Nature has provided us the weapons we need to ward off disease. Peel their pleasant rinds from their fleshy insides and consume this gift. Will, very passionate about oranges. I'm here for it. Very, very passionate. We did a bunch of vitamin C before the con, and that worked pretty well. Thank you for this gift. Ooh, and the pink lady apples are in season. We'll grab a bag of those. I'm gonna make a strawberry and spinach protein shake later today. Then dinner? I don't know. It's fair. Oh. I'm just gonna sit for a second. Wait, Spine says, I meal prepped a bunch of chicken thighs with tandoori spices. Gonna copy a local place's rice bowl. Hopefully it's good. It sounds like it'll be good, Wait, Spine. You'll have to report back. Let us know how it goes. Gotta mainline the emergency for cons. It does help. Helps a lot. Same 0 con credit accumulated in this house. It helps. We sitting. I'm just tired. Tired. I'm sore, and I'm gonna be a baby about it today. Play a few rounds of Yahtzee with yourself? I don't have any dice. I'll have to bring some dice back here. Oh. Okay. What do I want to do next? We could do a wash on our silvers. Because that's got to start drying. I need to finish this other bit of green over here. Is that San Diego Comic-Con last year? No idea how I didn't get sick. So many people. Yeah, I can only imagine. I would also be. That's an emergency moment for sure. I don't like having to wear a mask, but I think for that many people I would probably mask up to not get sick. Usually mask up in the con now. It seems to help. Yeah. No, it definitely helps. I just get really tired of it being on my face. It definitely helps though. I feel like for that many people I would probably do it. I did mean to look for, like, Scott and I just going to more stuff. I wanted to see what else was kind of here in the Dallas area for, like, Anime Con or anything like that. I don't know what the other, like our Comic Con. I don't know how big it is here. Have never been, but could be cool to check out. I'll definitely be asked. Oh, the trade floor of Gen Con. Absolutely. Yeah, same thing. So many people. I did my head to during COVID. I don't like wearing the mask on the regular. I prefer not to, but I know that it is it's a safer option. And obviously, if someone around me would prefer to mask, I'm happy to do that. But I just get tired of that feeling. Will is still going on about oranges. Before the vaccine is a possibility, I consume oranges by the pound. I have hundreds of COVID patients. Not once did I get a sniffle. Do you know when I got sick? When I kept working that much, while sleeping half that much, while in keto and no oranges. Yep. Are you still doing the keto, Will? I thought of you the other day when I was looking up recipes and stuff. You are. How's it going? Crushing it, I'm sure. Considering going to C2E2 for a couple of hours this weekend. What got me thinking is Combo Breaker is a big fighting game tournament, and they sent out, Blue Sky, they were just doing like registration. It's like, I should see what else is in our area. We'd go do. I don't think I'd travel for that one. I'll watch it on Twitch, but I should see what else is here. What else we can go and check out? I was gonna do C2E2, but money's, yeah. Yeah. Why does everything have to be so expansive? I do like that more like events and stuff are streaming though, so you can check it out even if you can't go. Don't tell Cass I'm going off the reservation at lunch with my mommy. I think breaks can be good, Will. I think when you get stuck in there with no wiggle room, that's when you run into problems. I know I don't want us to talk about it. It's the fact that we can't do much about it, I think, is the annoying part for me, at least. Oh, Saturday sold out. Live Madness, welcome in. We've got our Oni that we've started. What do we think? Getting some skin tones worked up. I'm getting a wash on our armor. Just, trying to cruise along. I'm sleepy today. What are you up to? And hi, Farm. Hello. How are you? You see the burb? The War Machine burb or just burb? The Scott has stolen the War Machine, so I don't have that back here. He actually wanted to build the rest of it yesterday, so he's got War Machine. But there is here is Conquest burb. The dragons from War Machine are with Scott at the moment. That one looks cool. Thank you. I did build the other two also. So here is after stream. I built these two. So this one is the leader, and then here is the other kind of regular duder. Hey, Fireforge, welcome in. How are ya? Scott Machine and Liminal Conquest, Nikki. There's all the burps. I do need the archers. Live Madness, it's funny you say that, because I realized I opened up the little welcome guide for the faction. And for what I want to run, which is the Kisane, the cool, like, paper spirit dudes that haven't come out yet. So those are in May. I have the Kami, but I don't have the Archer Tengu. So I think I need to, I don't know, order, save, whatever. I think I'll wait till I get a bit more painted. But unacceptable! Panda, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Agreed. But yeah, I think I'll throw those on Throne or something and just kind of save for them. But yeah, I can't take this group because I don't have a second set of Oni. I can't take this group because I don't have the Oivan and the Kappa are not out yet. And again, it's the Archer Tengu. But yeah, that's what I realized. So I do need archers now. You are correct. You are correct. Conquest is the game name. The long Japanese sounding name is the unit. It is, yes. So Conquest. My faction is the Yoroni, which is the Japanese inspired faction. And then these are the Oni that I'm working on today. It's my spirit animal. He's here. All right. Struggling today. All right, let's pick something else to work on. I kind of want to work up the red to see if we can make it different enough from the skin to stand out. Mostly because if it looks cool, we could do it back here. But if we don't like the red, then I'll have to do probably the black and match this. So let's try it and see if we like it. Oh, you had your hands behind your head like a bodybuilding pose. It's instincts. I'm just stretched. I am so sore today, Will. Because 2 days ago, and I'm still sore. I did legs, and they still hurt. And then I did do arms yesterday, so now my whole body hurts. Which is probably adding to why I'm so tired. Alright, let's get right outside, and we'll try the armor a little bit. Legs are the muscle group to work. Oh, they hurt. They hurt. Limit detachments are like that too. You have to take Spearman if you want your archers to be battle line or whatever Age of Sigmar calls it. I did Good Mornings, which hurt. I did basically just a couple variations of squats. And at the time, it didn't seem like a whole lot. But now, I hurt a lot. Now I hurt a whole bunch. Hi, friends. Says, I'm also catching on TV shows. Finished Ted Lasso some days ago. People have been talking about it for years. It was good. I've also not watched it. I probably will at some point, but... Wolfen models are the 40k equivalent of the Ginyu Force. No wonder I like them. No wonder. Studies have shown that working out legs increases your basal metabolic rate significantly more than other muscle groups. That's really interesting. Trying to think why that would be. I guess because like all the exercises I'm doing are like so many things are being worked. It's not just legs. Kind of like it's really hard for me to do the squats and stuff because I have to lift the bar onto my shoulders. So if my arms hurt too much, then that's really difficult. So I guess I could see that. I'm gonna go ahead and start the red back. It just feels like a lot of red. Maybe black is the way to go. I'm gonna look at my reference again. It seems like it's gonna be a lot. I don't want you taking 60 archers and shooting melee armies before they can get in. Tell that to the Tau. It's because the leg muscles, are the largest muscles. 10 bodyweight squats every hour for 8 hours is more metabolically active than doing an hour of running. Consider changing your lifting plans. The hardest lift is the lift that you do first. I like doing... for the lifting portion, yeah. I always work up with the treadmill. But yes, I've done that before. It just sucks when you're already sore. Should get some resistance bands for leg workout. I'm surprised how much they help my knee. I have some, and I need to like put together a little like routine that I like with them. I got some a while back. Ow. Okay. Fuck, I gotta make a decision. Okay, we're gonna try the red, and if we don't like it, we'll come back with black. And we'll do it that order because the black will be easier to cover red. So, going for it. We're just doing it. Just doing it. If we don't like it, we'll do it again. I think if we dip more into if we leave more of the shading, it'd be alright. Can always highlight the skin a little bit more too. Go up and bring more of our orange in. I am forced to do legs by my neighbor. I was wondering if you were still doing that because I remember you talking about like the very intense leg workouts. I was wondering if you were still doing them. I was looking at some more of the resistance stuff too because like I just work out here. Like I work out right there. Like I don't have a lot of equipment. So if I can use the bands to do more of it and like add a little bit more resistance, for lack of a better word. A little more weight to what I'm doing. And then I work out with, he's over there judging me the entire time. That's how I get through my workout. I mean, would you wanna disappoint Piccolo? No. That's how you end up in a mountain. These spots are... If only. You don't need a lot of equipment to get shredded. I know, but I would like to go a little bit more weights. Yeah. To get henchman-y weights. I want weights. But I just want something to add a little bit more. So I was trying to figure out how to do that. With my limited space and limited funds. For Adepticon we had one. I hit a PB on squat, so all good. Nice. Nice, nice. Congrats on PB. Reaper says, I've had the flu for 5 days and I'm closest to a six-pack I've ever been. You're so healthy. So healthy. I desire the buffening. It's true. It's true. I want to be strong. Lift the pile of shame. The Kingdom Death boxes are probably ready. I probably could use them as like a little step-up thing or something. For sure. Don't want to be skinny and muscly? Absolutely. Don't want to do any of the work to get there? Absolutely not. Guess I'll be this way till the motivation changes. The thing that helped me, Jesse, is I want more of me, not less of me. Like, yes, I want to lose weight, but I want more muscle. I want to be strong. When I kind of shifted to that, then I got really into it. I want more of me. Anyways, I was trying to get my upper body a little more jacked, but getting the heavier weights has been a pain. I was wondering, like, if there's a point where I just need to be like, F it, I'll go to the gym, I guess. I'd rather not, but heck it, I'll do it. I would prefer to just work out at home, though. I like having my little tower fan I can move around. Get water when I need to. Dress however I want to dress. Spoiled that way. My mom says I've lost about 20 pounds. Oh, in the last 2 months? That's awesome. I actually went to the gym he did go at Adepticon day 1. The do took over. The only six-pack I was touching was the do. He did. Sorry, chat. I'm struggling here. Trying to decide what I want to do. Let's do... Okay, the Tengu has the red trim on the armor, and I think I want to do that too. I just feel like I'm adding so much red when he's already very red. Got a Jeff for the day. Sounds good, Malibor. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will catch you next time. Bye-byes for now. You just offended Mr. Kitty by sneezing? How dare you? How very dare you? Put a Monster Hunter and put ahead by 1 vote. Chat, you know what to do. If you would like to vote on what we're working on stream, exclamation vote, or it is pinned at the top of chat, if that's easier. We have Monster Hunter, some Lumineth, Spidicules from Kingdom Death, or a Magic the Gathering full art land. So if you guys like the Magic repaint, we can do another one of those. But make sure you vote. And depending on what it is, I will get it to stream as soon as I can. Some of those will take a little bit longer than others. But if we do Monster Hunter, I'll try to pick one that's not just... The hard part with Monster Hunter is some of them are literally just like airbrush, dry brush, and you're kind of done. I will try to pick one that will take a bit more work. I think I have little Kulu, the little like chicken guy. I think we still have him. We have some of the hunters and like the palicos we can also work on. But yeah, I'll try to pick one that has a little bit more work to do, like by hand, rather than just here's Diablos. We dry brushed him. There's really not a whole lot more to him. How lewd is the Kingdom Death? If you consider a giant lanky spider lewd, that's for you to decide. That's for you to decide. It's not my thing, but, you know, I'm not here to judge. It sounds like owl. It's more an owl territory. It also has tiny baby spiders that go with it. So I'll have to throw on the old arachnophobia. I tried not to bring spooters on stream, but I think with enough warning we'll be okay. Alright, getting the trim is actually helping a bit. Just breaking up some of these smaller bits. I do have, yep, it's the there is also, coming to Conquest, a spider. Let me see if it's still up on my... It is. So this too will have a menace at some point. Very creepy. Spider kills we haven't even built. I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. Some of those will take longer to bring on stream than others, but we will bring them on. I think he is still in his box. I just tried to pick things that maybe I wouldn't grab myself. So like Elden Ring, I want to work on anyway, so like I didn't put it on the thing. I was trying to like kind of challenge myself with stuff I wouldn't necessarily pick at the moment. And before Trench Crusade gets spiders, they do have kind of a Nurgle faction. I could see them getting some spooters. I've already got some very buggy stuff. But yeah, we'll just put a big ol' arachnophobia. I unfortunately don't have arachnophobia mode like video games. I'll just have to put a warning up. Cannot paint just big blob. Did you finish the Wormacine assembly? I think he did. I think he had the itch to build stuff. So he came and grabbed him from me. Getting up under his arm is annoying here. Alright, that's a little better. Yeah, it's looking cool. I guess the bottom one would be black too. I was deciding if that should be red. I feel like black's probably correct. What are some projects you guys have coming up that you're excited about? I'm going to be working on those Sisters of Battle Knights this week. I've got to do a little bit more airbrushing on the big one. And then it's a lot of detail work and metallic work. And then I'm going to start the Day of the Dead Knights. We're still trying to get the color scheme for each of them kind of locked down. I need to get back now that we're back from Adepticon and follow up on that. And we'll start on those. Do you guys have anything coming up you're excited for? Alright, I'm going to grab kind of I want Xandri dust for some of the details on the red. Should try to finish my kill team. My refund from estate taxes finally arrived. That's not a thing here. Oh no, not again. Where's my thing? Nope. Nope. There it is. Oh, new Space Criminals coming out is exciting. I'm glad it's exciting for you. One of my returns hit my account. No state income tax. Yeah. That sounds so nice. See Texas infrastructure, yeah. There's nothing nice about Texas. Just get ahead of that. If we could afford to get out of here, we'd be out of here. That part sucks. Having to pay is nice. I wouldn't live in Texas. Yeah, nah. I'm not either, so. It's not a great place to be. Don't recommend. It's close to Mexico. You can be... I'm not going there either. No. No. I'm going to Canada if anywhere. Arizona doesn't have sales stock and necessities? Yeah, but then you're in Arizona. That also sounds awful. Arizona, sorry. Oregon doesn't have sales tax period. Oregon I would consider. Oregon or Washington, it's just very expensive. But everything's expensive right now, so. There are worse places in Arizona. Not many, but they exist. Yeah, Florida? No. So many nopes. So many nopes. All the snowbirds leave Canada for the winter to go to Arizona. I am wanting to go the opposite way. Take me north. Not a single state I don't live in permanently. Up north there's a few I would pick, but definitely not down here. Nope. I don't know if I like that enough with the red. It's just, it's the traditional, like, armor I think of. So I kind of want to keep trying it and working it, but I don't know that I super love it. I'm working on possibly moving to Canada. Oh, with my job, we'll see. Bought a house, so I'm hesitant. Interested in a timeshare? Could swap when it gets cold. I won't leave, is the... You're like, all right, I'm ready to move back. I'm like, cool. I'm staying. If I get to get out of here, I'm staying where I go. Colorado is pricey. Yup. We had considered it at one point, but don't think we could afford. Or like what we could afford, like what we get for this house, like would just be such a downgrade. My brother just got back from snowbirding in Florida. Like a good interest rate, and there's good barbecue here. Yeah, that's not enough. But I can't afford to go anywhere else, so we'll sit. My parents tried to get me to move to Denver by them. House would be $500K, yeah. Here it's 200. Mm-hmm. Similar here. What we could afford with selling this one would be nothing there. Yeah. This is why I don't invite Nikki over to stay at mine for a vacation in the UK until I have my own place. She definitely refuses to leave. This is my room now. This is mine. I mean, I'll paint minis. And I cook pretty well. Can cook. Keep my place pretty tidy. Wouldn't be terrible, right? Sold, yes. Fiance selling her house in Minnesota and only buy half a house here. Yeah, that's exactly what we like ran into. So he's gonna be eating a lot of meatloaves, but he's fine with it. Can you live with this? Oh, we do have to share the copper wire though. That would be rough. Between the three of us. Sharing the copper wire would be rough. Another place, man. Another goddamn place. You gotta share it with the spiders, too. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I would go to the UK, though. If we need to bail out here kind of quickly. The UK would be a... From what I've learned, like looking at other places, getting a visa is really tough if you're self-employed. And I don't make a lot of the income requirements, unfortunately. So that's tricky too. But like if we need a bounce. I do come with a creepy owl, it's true. I think I raised the average tech level of this housing compound about 25 years when I moved in. Don't let the tornadoes dissuade you. Southern Illinois is pretty okay. I would consider Chicago. I like Chicago area, but getting Scott to agree to all that snow would be tricky. Tricky. JPick, hello. How are you? What you up to today? I am trying to get this Oni for Conquest together. Try and get the rest of the armor figured out, really. Once we get that, the rest of him's gonna come together pretty quickly, but I'm not super digging what I've got. Ain't too bad. As long as you're in a country that isn't this, or a county that isn't this century. Likely gonna move back to Chicago in 2 to 4 years. The snow and cold is a lot. It is. Even, like, from what I remember, like, when I visit family and stuff, like, it is, especially when you're not used to it, or if you don't like it, like Scott. Who's that red chat? This is one of my Oni. Let me zoom in a little bit. I feel like, because keeping more of the map makes it seem brighter. So I was trying to stay zoomed out a bit more, but... He has, there will be 3 of these in my army, at least for now. It looks like one of the army options, actually I would have 6 of them, but this is an Oni for my Conquest army. It's from Conquest, you should totally get it. Uh-oh, it begins. Our next victim. Last few years I haven't been much snow. It's cold, but not a lot of snow. You guys are also getting more tornadoes than usual. Alright. So trying to figure out what I want to work on. Let's sit here a second. What if I told you can have cool alien bio abominations? JPick would probably pick spires. Yeah, probably. Panda's pretty much in the not gonna move unless it's out of state. This will likely be our starter. Oh, and Ender home. Get JPick a do and take him to the dealer's hall, that's right. It's tradition now. Need to finish my spearhead first to fight against you and Slam. The game that I was totally hyped about, but haven't played. You do like the dinosaurs Scott has? I could see JPick going hard on dinosaurs as well. He's really cool, but this armor's slowing me down. Alright, let's try it again. Let's get some more shading in here. Gonna make it work. Do you have any army of cute looking ramps or squirrels? What would be the cute army? I don't really have a lot. I mean, if you get, if you do Nords, they have boars and some wolves. I feel like that's the closest I can come up with. But there's some critters if you go Nords. But yeah, not a lot of cute in Conquest. Not a lot of cute. You need to call it, it's cool. You just hang out and chat. You can just be chatting and streaming about anything that's true. Let me give this a good shot. Yeah, because I think that's the thing is I don't want to wrap up, but this armor is slowing me down. I was trying to think what else I could show you guys. We could try, do you guys want to try the game I set up for the longer streams? Like if I absolutely hit a wall here, we can do some words on stream. You guys can see how it works or something. I'm gonna try and push through here, but if I just crash out, then we'll try that. Exalted knows what I'm talking about. Just don't want to tell the rest of us. You don't want to tell the rest of us? Ah, okay. Final Fantasy Raiders, gotcha. Destroyer of tanks. I see. It's true, I've not played in a bit. I thought it was so much later. It's only, I think that's where I'm at, too, Jazzy, where it's just like, oh, I've got another hour to try and figure this guy out. I don't want to stop, and he's also, I don't know, kind of annoying me at the moment. We also need to start his hair. Maybe we start the black here. Get some black highlights. It's the current meme of the critically acclaimed MMORPG. That's right. Aw, bot. Letting us down. Oh, I think that's something I'm missing from Twitter, too. I don't get a lot of... Like, I would occasionally get Final Fantasy stuff. Like, updates and things. I don't think I've been seeing that on Blue Sky now that you mention it. Because I could at least, like, kind of stay in the loop, and now not so much. Let's work on the black a little bit. Alright, let's get Incubi, Dark Reaper. What else do I want? Should probably do the sepia wash on our skulls. If I can find it. Brown wash it is. It'll be just fine. If anyone wants to see the pure evil, I do want to see the pure evil. No. Evil. The community is still sadly on Twitter, yeah. I think, because for a while I was missing fighting game community. Some of those are, like, slowly coming over. I think the big names are still just Twitter. Final Fantasy, I haven't seen any. I think I'm now realizing. What else am I still missing from Twitter? What other communities haven't moved over? I feel like the rest of what I tend to use Twitter for updates has moved over. Blue Sky is nice. Discovery is so bad. I don't think so. What do you find driving trouble with? I think it's slower just because not as many people are on it. Like, my posts definitely take longer to get going than some of the other platforms. But I feel like I've been able to find everyone when they do make it over. See, nothing new. Oh, you need to go to like your Discover or Popular with Friends. Yeah, check out the other feeds. I start with my following and then I hop over to the Popular with Friends usually. Like, I like to do the kind of check on what everyone's doing, then I'll hop over to the other one. Yeah, check out those other, like, feeds, and you'll branch out a bit more. Like, I found a lot of Magic the Gathering people that way. So, if you feel like you're missing that, yeah, grab those other tabs, and you'll find more people. The Discovery or whatever was trash, gotcha. Popular with Friends I tend to like. Because you'll find a lot of, like, your mutuals and stuff that maybe you had on Twitter. I think even just doing a quick search of what you want, so like Warhammer or miniatures or whatever you're looking for, and just following from there helps too. So doing a little bit of work in the beginning for like very specific things you're looking for, I think helps kind of kickstart it too, if that makes sense. Uh-oh. JPIC says, Exalted, wanna make a deal. What are you getting talked into, Exalted? I didn't see that. Maybe I wasn't looking for it. I don't think it's super obvious that, like, that's the way to kind of go about finding new people. I kind of stumbled into it myself. I'm listening. You come to bargain. I'm scared for Exalted. Oh, I will get Conquest. You will get Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. No! Oh, that was quick. That was quick in all caps. Oh, now it's fate. Oh, headed to work. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you. Here is, in case you're still there, this is my Oni to go with our Tengu. So trying to get his armor all together. But I hope work goes well. We'll see you later. Goodbye. Windmill slam that no hard enough to break the desk. That's okay. Scott and I are going hard on the Final Fantasy Magic. So if you guys want to see it, we'll have basically everything. We did commander decks, we did some collector boosters, we did some regular boosters. We'll be going hard on it if you want to Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy vicariously. We've got it all coming. That was our one release. We're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna put money into that. Oh, my brain worms thought Nelkies when you're holding them together. Nelkies. I refuse to get paper crack because I know for my own personality it will end poorly. That's fair. I have found that I also only like Commander. So like if that's not what you would be playing, I get it. Collecting can be fun, and I know that probably like us, you would want the fancy versions of the characters and stuff you like, but going hard on it, it's a little too easy to do, yeah. They spoiled or leaked the Final Fantasy decks. Oh, like the full decks? I've seen the teasers that they've done. I haven't seen a full deck, I don't think. Conquest does have a Tiger Man. I've looked at the Tiger Man a few times. He's very cool. Rakshasa. He is very cool. Blonde Gal, hello, how are you? Back on the Zinch Dog, an endless job grind. You got this. We're happy to have you. Your Zinch War Dog is looking amazing. I love the burb. I love the burb. supercharged starter kid sure does sound powerful. Wait, what? JPIC, I love that you're looking for an excuse to get in Conquest and taking Exalted down with you. That's my favorite. Alfarius is back in action. Oh, the starter kit. Gotcha. Supercharged starter kit. What are we looking at, JPIC? I don't think I know something by that name. It's a pretty good start. So is the commander deck. Oh, those are the 2025 starters. They just have a silly name. Okay. I love it. JPIC's taking us all down with him. But yeah, JPIC, if you're interested in the magic, we'll have like everything coming. We just like walked up to our store with our credit card and we're like, yep, Final Fantasy, please. Load us up. And they did. You should do that as well, just walk in with your credit card. Absolutely. That must not be the whole deck. Apparently someone got them early. Oh, and leaked a photo. They're in the Discord. Yeah, I would take a look. Oh, yeah, I had just seen the cards that they have shown so far. Like, they showed kind of they showed the commanders and, like, how they kind of work. And I think that's the last I saw. Gonna make me a big old cactar. I sent to a store early from a distro. They're trying to blame WotC. Nope. That's not WotC. Someone's gonna get in trouble. Ooh. It was a store? That's awkward. Yep. That's pretty awkward. Bunch of cards are spoiled. Not the commander decks. Gotcha. Alright. We're back on track. The black's feeling better. Getting some highlights. So which Conquest... Exalted? This looks like it was pretty easy. JPIC's asking, which Conquest army is everyone playing? I am playing the Yoroni, which is the Japanese-inspired one. Scott's got Wardren, which are the dinosaurs and orcs. Noob also has Wardren. Exalted's got 100 Kingdoms with ponies. Avian also picked up Yoroni. And Slam has got the Nords. Basic guy with 100 Kingdoms and horses. Lots of horses. Fierce Lion, hello! Thank you so much for that sub for 46 months of support. How are you today? I am working on my Oni for Conquest. And we're... I was gonna say bullying JPIC into Conquest, but he's doing it himself. It was really easy. It was really easy. I think JPIC should go Spires. I think JPIC would like the dinosaurs. Considering how much you like the Seraphon, I think that makes sense. But if you don't want to paint more dinosaurs. Dwagam doesn't seem like a JPIC army. I would say, nah. They're cool, but they don't scream JPIC to me, you know? Oh. I feel like I'll be the only one with the 100 boys. That's a JPIC Scott. Or Exalted Scott, sorry. Mixing up names now. Alright, good. Glad to hear that. I'm also alright. I think, as I just showed, I'm also alright. We're getting some painting done, though, so that's good. I want to get a little further on these guys today. Before I don't know, feel like I'm going to crash today. The return of the liminal conquest demon. That's right. You come in as we are. I was gonna say working on JPIC, but JPIC seems like doing it himself. We love to see it. Just gonna highlight some hair. Anything fun planned today? Oh, the power bank isn't charging? That's not good. Trying to think if I have any other nerdy updates for you guys. I did wander off and read a bunch last night. I'm reading Jade City, which has been very good. It's kind of like mafia crime families, but with kind of a Chinese influence, inspiration. Got to the point where stuff's starting to go down, so took some more time to read last night. That's about it, though. We did a little bit more Monster Hunter, finishing up the Gormagala and Zoshia grind. I think the most annoying part of Zoshia is getting it to spawn, so you can actually, like, do the investigation, but it's fine. I need to get in and see if I can save some for us later. Alright, getting the hair highlighted also helped quite a bit. The face definitely needs some more highlight though, so let's do that while we're here. Just have to check. That's fair. I've been there where we thought it was plugged in and it actually wasn't. It's a good thing to check. A lot of fixing things on my end. I didn't get to paint these couple of days. Oh, and it makes me sad. Well, I hope everything else is getting fixed. Sounds like taking some time to do the things that need to be done, which is always good. Oh shit, I need to play Monster Hunter. Guess no Conquest for me. No, wait, come back. Come back. Yeah, Monster Hunter, a decent update. So it's the new, like, permanent hub, like, gathering hub. Couple new baddies. Not a crazy amount of content, but some nice updates. Someone will plug in her phone and not the charger. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if the new English translated Destroy All Humans, but I need reading glasses, I think. The smaller font makes the word blurred together. Sounds like, yeah, that would be helpful. Okay. Gonna do a little bit more on the armor. And then I may call it there. Good sign. I just need to look away from this guy for a minute. And the only other thing I have primed is the Daimyo, but I haven't quite decided how I want to do him yet, so I don't have anything else to, like, swap to for a little bit. So we'll do a little bit more and then I'll go get lunch. I'm gonna need reading glasses for Xenoblade X on the Switch Lite. The text is tiny. It is tough when it's, like, obvious that's not what it was really designed for. Like, it was designed to be on the... up on the TV. Some games just feel much more at home on the handheld. Destroy Humans is based on the 90s... Oh, MT... I think... Okay. I like thought that when I read it, but I couldn't remember what it was called. So it is that one. So someone paved over my lunchtime with a meeting. Do you not have it blocked off? It's one of the first things I did. When someone tried that, it's like, all right, now none of you get my lunchtime. I take lunch on vibes. Oh, well. Kind of hard not to then, yeah. Kind of hard not to. Just have it out of office. I'd say I used to just block it off. You're not... This is my lunch, you don't get to decide. This means lunch is 1:30. Oh, okay. I was thinking of like an hour lunch when you're already... Or an hour meeting when you're trying to get lunch. I don't super love that. I just feel like that's going to be a lot of black if we do all black back here. Maybe that's okay, though. I just like the very traditional kind of red. Block off 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. as lunch. Sometimes lunch is all afternoon. Who's to say? That's true. Those like long team lunches, they can go for a while. How are they gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. How are they gonna know? Just got the first 3 issues. There's gonna be about 16, I think. I actually thought it was already all out. I guess I am incorrect. You work is spread across all time zones. The Eastern folks have their lunch schedule over your lunches, and the Westerly time zones, yeah. Time zones be zoning. Guess I should decide what color his little toenails need to be also. You eat lunch during the meeting. Maintain a dreadful but disinterested eye contact. Don't forget to call and take lunch immediately after the meeting. I still say block it off. Even if you're not eating lunch at that time, then at least they're not bugging you. You at least then know you have a half hour or whatever to yourself. If I took psychic damage in a call this morning, maybe lunch is a 3-hour nap. It all comes out in the wash, yeah. That's a good point, too. I think we'll go with off-white toenails. Go more bone color for toesies. Go ahead and do that. And then I'll figure out the rest of these arms a bit later. So I don't know what to do with that right now. If I blocked off the same 1 p.m. lunch, we'd have to time to meet operating in all 4 time zones. The meeting better be worth it, is all I'm saying. Alright, toesies. Oh darn, no time for meetings. What a shame. Oh no. Work grant. Who turns on hybrid mode in 2025? Why is sleep not good enough? Wait, what is hybrid mode? What even is that? I sent you an invite to the Conquest Discord. I know it's another Discord. That one I need to be in though, yeah. Oh, it's a form of sleep mode. What does it do that sleep mode doesn't? Saves the current state of the machine. Doesn't sleep mode do that? So it doesn't dump the RAM. Interesting. Alright, chat. I think that's all I can do today. It's a little early, but we got a lot done on him. I think, honestly, once I can figure out this situation, then I'll go back and do the rest. But until then, here is, here's our Oni. Here is our Tengu. They're coming along. It's just, yeah, I think just seeing it overall as we keep working as the... This guy was just a Zenithal. Yeah, he started like this at the beginning of the stream, so... Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Just the armor's throwing me a little bit, so we're just gonna stop and regroup here. I'm gonna get some lunch. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out in Conquest with me. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna do Arena. So we're going to check out the new Tarkey release in Arena, get some dragons, maybe do a draft, something like that. So if you want to come hang out, that'll be tomorrow. If you want to hang out on my socials, TikTok, Instagram, I'll be posting this guy later today if you want to take a better look at him. We've got our YouTube for our VODs and all the games that we've played. And then Discord is where we're hanging out in between streams. If you want to come hang out there and share what you're working on, we got Discord. So thank you everyone for all the support, and I'll be back tomorrow for some magic. Have a good one. Bye-bye.